Hello, Krieger Middle School. We are about to begin a very nice adventure. And what that involves is going back thousands and thousands of years to Mesopotamia, Fertile Crescent. So, what you're seeing here is a map of the past. And then we are also going to be looking at Southwest Asia today, after we have looked at how things were in that part of the world in the past. So, this is a physical map of Southwest Asia. So, you can see where there are higher elevations with the darker colors. This is a Southwest Asia political, and with Mesopotamia, we will be specifically looking at Iraq. That would be where we would be today if we landed in where Mesopotamia was back in that time. For your practice of locations of the modern day countries of this region, you can go to Satera, that's embedded in the map practice. Southwest Asia resources, you can see by looking at the key and looking at the map, there's a lot of oil wells. This particular region of the world does have the majority of the oil reserves. However, when that is gone, that's gone because it's a non-renewable resource. These countries will have to find an alternative source to sustain their economy. Southwest Asia climates, you can see the red and the orange, so that's desert, very hot and dry climate. Steppe is less hot, but still pretty hot, and less dry than desert. So you can see that that predominates the area, Mediterranean along water areas. History of the Fertile Crescent, you can see there's sailboats, there's statues, there's the chariot, there's a clay tablet with some type of writing on it. There is a temple known as a ziggurat. So these are some visuals, artifacts from that time. This is a map that we will be using to analyze ancient Mesopotamia. There will be questions, and here's some information text that you can read through. You also can read through the information about the geography of the Tigris and Euphrates areas, which was the focus of the Fertile Crescent, Mesopotamia. You also will have a lot of vocabulary words that we will be encountering, such as Fertile Crescent, silt, irrigation, canals, surplus, division of labor, city-state, empire, polytheism, priest, social hierarchy, cuneiform, pictograph, scribe, epic architecture, ziggurat, Hammurabi's code, chariot. So looking at the geography, irrigation becomes big, and then that allows for surplus, which then allows for division of labor. So people don't all have to be farmers. They can be scribes. They can be construction builders, people that are involved in a religion. So priests, priestesses. So cities start developing because more people can live in a certain area. There are four main river valley civilizations. The one we're studying right now, Mesopotamia, also known as Fertile Crescent. And then you also have the Nile River Valley, the Indus River Valley, and the Chinese civilization. So this becomes an advanced society in Mesopotamia. You have city states, which are the city and the surrounding areas. And then you end up with empires where you have one person, one area controlling a large volume of land and a large amount of people. Sargon was the world's first empire builder. Religion for the Mesopotamians becomes polytheistic, believing in gods and goddesses. And you had priests that helped with the understanding of what all that meant. You had a social hierarchy system with the leader on top, then the priest, and then you had other artisans, farmers, slaves. So there was different social networking there. Mesopotamia was known for a lot of creations, inventions, innovations, and this is an activity that we'll do on scrambling words. They invented the first world system of writing called cuneiform, and you can see it sticks and triangles. It's from the Ugaritic alphabet. There's another example. Other Sumerian achievements is that they invented the wheel. They wrote epics, and we will be analyzing cuneiform, that topic, using different steps like a historian would use. Other advances, the sewers, plow, the number 60. They had a book that listed different types of drugs that could be found in nature to help cure certain ailments. So they were very, very advanced. They believed, they came up with 12 months in a year, 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, and so on. And they were very culturally refined with architecture. The ziggurat, which was the temple, sculptors, painters, um, people that took different metals and made things, carvings, and things like that. Hammurabi was one of the important Babylonian leaders, and he's known for his 282 code of laws that were actually inscribed in stone pillars called edicts. And it was kind of the mentality of an eye for an eye. If you put someone's eye out, then you had your eye put out unless it was self-defense. The Phoenicians were another group of people from ancient Mesopotamia. They were great sailors in the Mediterranean Sea, and they are known for their trade, but they're also known for creating an alphabet, which is more similar to what we know today. So there's the alphabet. This is something you can do for Mesopotamia Review to get you ready for the assessment that will come into play. All right, that's where we're at with Mesopotamia. So hopefully you enjoyed this journey through the past.